Hey guys, this is Copy7789. As promised in my last video, in my update video, I'm going to do a quick ban list discussion and quick deck discussion, or quick discussion about what decks I think are going to be good or not good for next format. Real quick, I just want to, I'm going to go down the ban list real quick, and then I'm just going to mention a few cards on what I like and what I don't like. About the ban list. So anyway, here we go. For those of you who don't know what it is, I'm just going to go down the list real quick. Newly banned Fishborg Blaster, Mind Master, Giant Trunade, and Roll Oppression. New to 1, Blackluster Soldier Envoy at the beginning. Excuse me for 1 second. Debris Dragon, Lone Fire Blossom, Formula Synchron, Legendary 6 Samurai Shien, TG Hyper Librarian, Trishula, Dragon of the Ice Barrier, Heavy Storm, Pot of Avarice, Primal Seed, and Shien Smoke Signal. Cards newly semi-limited, in other words, cards that are going to 2. Necro Gardener, Summoner Monk, Tragodia, Duloran, Destiny Draw, Swords of Revealing Light, Call of the Haunted, and Mind Crush. Mind Crush. And then finally, cards that went to 3. Judgment Dragon, Spirit Reaper, Megamorph, Mystical Space Typhoon, Overload Fusion, Gravity Bind, and Icarus Attack. Okay, so there's going to be a couple that I'm going to mention. First thing first, I don't think a lot of people realize why Mind Master got banned. It is because there's an FTK when the Gusto cards come out, an Exodia FTK with Mind Master. And that's the main reason why. And then the other card I want to talk about in the ban section is Royal Oppression. I don't really agree with it. I think I realize that it's one of those herp derp cards where you get it and you have control, you win. But at the same time, it really, really just doesn't do anything to stop special summons. And you need a card like that to help balance. And I think it's fairly balanced because it has a life point cost, and now with MST at 3, it wouldn't be really that hard to get rid of, to be 100% honest. Anyway, cards to 1. BLS, I like it and I don't like it. Don't get me wrong, I love BLS, but that card is ridiculous. And then I really just want to talk about Debris Dragon. I think I knew Lone Fire was going to 1, but I've been talking for a good couple formats that I think Debris Dragon, before last ban list, excuse me, I had said that I thought Debris Dragon was going to go to 1 just because of how broken it was. It stayed at 2, and you saw it still ruled the format, period. Couple of the synchros, I thought Librarian actually was going to get banned, but I think I realized that it being at 1, it's still balanced just because the Ixie side of the game is really starting to take form. Trishula obviously went to 1 just to mirror the OCG list, and then I like Shien at 1 just because Samurais just can't, I go Kageki Kagemusha Shien, Double Edge Shien. I mean, what can you do there? You can't really do anything there. Also, Heavy Storm, I think that's a given. It gives balance to the game. It's a really good card. And there's multiple ways to stop it, so there's no reason why it shouldn't have stayed at 1, honestly, for the past 2 formats. Pot of Avarice is just one of those cards that needed to go to 1. Cards at 2, my only complaint probably would be Summoner Monk. I don't know why they put that card to 2. I realize it's probably just to promote Ixies, as I said again, but that card is just, it's too good. It's too good. I also like D-Draw to 2. I think that needed to happen. I thought that needed to happen last format. 0 never really got its time. And then at 3, there's the 2 obvious ones, I think. Judgment Dragon, why? I understand that Twilight really still isn't as consistent, but dropping 3 JD on your opponent is just stupid. It's just like, you can't do anything about it. Oh, and I Solemn Warning your first one, and you have 2 more to back it up. It's game right there anyway. It's ridiculous. And then MST, in a format where we have Heavy Storm, I don't like MST at 3. It basically means you're going to have a Heavy Storm in your hand. Period. It's like, if you don't draw Heavy Storm, your opponent's really only going to set 1 back row because they might think that you have Heavy Storm. I know that's how I play normally. I mean, just I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Um, like I said, it's a pseudo heavy storm. Just because in a heavy storm format, people play a lot more conservatively because they don't think because they think you're going to have a heavy storm. Period. Period. Um, I think MST should have gone back to one. I mean, it's at three now. Whatever. I don't think people are going to run three. I think they're going to run two, just like last format, and go from there. But still. All right. Enough about the ban list. I'm just going to talk real quick about some of the decks that I think are going to have an impact on the coming format. The first deck I want to talk about, which doesn't seem to be the first deck a lot of people want to talk about, is Agent. Agent is really good. They have a Stratos and Earth at 3. They have Hyperion, which is a pseudo dad, at 3. They have 2 Christia, which is a Prussian with a huge body, and it's recyclable. They have the access to tour guides with Sangan to get their Herald of Orange Light to stop your plays. And it's not like Effect Veiler where it just stops it. It stops and destroys your plays. Agents are going to be, I think they're probably going to be the best deck next format. Period. It's just they have so many things that they can do. And then they can create big XE monsters, and Gachi Gachi Gentetsu just wins games. Like Leviathan Dragon and Gantetsu. Leviathan's a 29 if you just remove Sangan, and Gantetsu, it's just so good. And with Gold Sark and all this other stuff, and they can splash BLS in there, they have so many big monsters that are so easy for them to drop. The deck is going to be really, really good. Period. Next, I'm going to talk about Zombies. Zombies is absolutely my favorite deck of all time. The deck is going to be really good because of the XE factor. Just because Goblin Zombie and Zombie Master together are really, really good. It creates an instant Utopia, creates Roach, and then when we get some of the other good level or rank 4 XEs, I don't care. I don't know what they're called, rank level, whatever. Doesn't matter. And then they can also use tour guides to make Leviathan. They can make combos with Leviair. It's just the deck's going to be good. I don't know if it's going to be as good as Agents because I think Agents have a better game 1 matchup against Zombies. So yeah. Then I want to talk about Twilight next. I think Twilight's going to be about 1.5. I actually think other Chaos variants, like there's probably Junk Doppel Chaos. I think that deck's not going to be too half bad. I don't think Recruiter Chaos is all that good. I mean, Chaos Stun could be up there. Ryo's not as good as he used to be. Doom Cowl is okay. I mean, I think that's probably going to be about 1.5 as well. The main thing about Twilight, I'll talk about real quick, is the consistency. Obviously, it's a consistency factor. You just don't. It's not very consistent. So yeah, that's about really all I have to say about Twilight. And then Gladiator Beasts, don't think they're going to be good. Period. A lot of people are trying to say that they think they're going to be good. I disagree completely. It's just like every format. Everybody says Gladiator Beasts are going to be good. They get beat with it, especially with Heavy Storm. And even if they don't open with Heavy Storm, they still have multiple MSTs to get rid of your back rows. And I think Starlight Road may see some play. I know it's going to see side deck play, because if I play a Gladiator Beast deck, I'm siding in Starlight Road for Gyzaris, period. And even for Blackwings, just because, well, and Blackwings get Icarus Attack. And, if Gladiator Beasts use Icarus Attack, it's another reason for me to play Starlight Road. And Gladiator Beasts hate Stardust Dragon. Hate Stardust Dragon. Now, don't get me wrong, Oppression out of the way for Gladiator Beasts is a big boost, and they still have cards like Forbidden Lance and all that, but no, I just don't think they're very good. And then finally, I'll talk about the anti-meta decks, like TG, Gravekeepers, basically those two. Gravekeepers, I think are going to stay okay. I think they're probably going to be about tier 1.5. Just because they set up their Necker Valley with Starlight Roads, and you try and Heavy Storm them, and they have Stardust up. I mean, that's still pretty good. But Royal Tribute staying at 2 helps them as well, just because Royal Tribute, a lot of people are going to be playing more monsters because not many people are going to be playing more back row just because of Heavy Storm being around. And you know, it opens up their Royal Tribute plays. Now, obviously, if they don't have a Starlight Road or a Solemn Judgment, they're not going to set all their back row, so it may reveal some cards in their hand, but what do they care? It's like, you know, if they get rid of most of your hand, you're still not going to be able to stop them. I hate to say it. Because I think Gladiator Beast is just autopilot. Or not Gladiator Beast. Gravekeepers are autopilot. They're boring to play and all that. And then TG, they still have their. They search out everything they need. I'm sure they'll play multiple Starlight Roads. Skill Drain is still really good. Period. Skill Drain's good. So yeah, that's all I really have to say about the ban list and my predictions on the top tier decks. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. As I've said in my other videos, if you want a shout out, all you have to do is PM me. I will put you in a shout out. All I ask is for one in return. That's it. That's all. You know, me trying to get my name out there, I'm trying to get your name out there. We're all doing each other a favor. That's it. So yeah, as I've said before, guys, thanks for watching. Tomorrow I should have a deck list or a deck profile tomorrow of what I'm running, or what I'm thinking about running for the September 2011 format. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, peace out.